Hi Aquarius, Marina from the Butterfly Effect. Welcome back. This is your reading for June 2021. It's a spread I've been doing for quite some time. It's my archetype spread with some clarification. I've used the dice. We've got Aquarius, Moon and the number 2. So you might want to look at where your moon sign is in your chart. It might specifically relate to that house to give you an idea or to try and focus the reading in. And number 2 just might be a number, might be significant, but it can also, for me, be talking about your second house of earned income and how you spend it. But it's also, your second house is also about what you value. Yeah, so just sort of keep that in the back of your mind as we go through the reading. In the past, we've got the temple, a little bit on its side. We've got you coming through as the bridge. This is either, well, this is your energy, but the bridge is actually a place in this archetype deck. It speaks about connecting two worlds. I do find it fascinating that I've got the temple here in the past, the bridge in the center, and we're going across to the bardo here. And the bardo is, you know, the outcome, the direction you're heading in. And that's actually like the liminal realm. It's between this life and the next. It's, you know, is connecting one realm with the next. So this might be a very spiritual time for you, Aquarius. This might be something you've actually been trying to achieve. Obviously, when I get into clarification, I'm finding that I get a more sort of, you know, 3D regular story. But there's a lot of truth in this reading. You'll see you've got the sword and you've got chaos in your headspace, and that speaks about obviously cutting through any sort of deception, you know, cutting anything out that doesn't, you know, resonate with you. But it is a wee bit on its side here, so there might be some sort of trepidation. And I think in the main is because I have my carnivorous flower fairy. You've definitely had this before, but probably not for some time. This speaks about a tempting offer, and it's a card that you really need to pay attention to. So let's just start there first. Pay attention when this card comes up in a reading. Look carefully at someone or a situation around you. Her beauty tempts people in, but the purpose of the flowers is to devour, making it difficult to escape unharmed. So this is quite a narcissistic energy normally when they can, well, it's not normally, it is a narcissistic energy. And there is some sort of offer here. I don't know if it's financial. You've got 2 Ace of Pentacles here, and I'm obviously dealing with your second house, and your energy has come through with the archetype of Midas and Miser. So I think there's going to be some sort of a financial offer here. But it's most definitely one that you probably want to turn down, Aquarius. You may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force and attention, but unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty and as if others are servants whose purpose it is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do want something from you. Narcissists, they see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person or a workplace or a belief system that is demanding, all-consuming and almost cult-like in its practices and ethics. Do not get too close. Observe and learn if you must. Do not become an experiment. They will bite you and they will try to take from you because it's their very nature. And it's interesting because I've got the Hierophant here, which can speak about, you know, churches and authority. And I did hear Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Teacher, leave those kids alone. So there might be something to do with education here, higher learning, spiritual guidance. And the temple, with it being slightly on the side, in its upright, it just speaks about in the past there's been a time of retreat. This is very much about spending time alone, not spending money. With it coming through with the King of the Ocean here, who is the Emperor. It almost feels like there's a certain amount of strictness, authority, dominance. And when this temple card actually goes into its reverse, it can speak of cults and idolatry as a place. So teacher, leave those kids alone. And all in all, it's just another brick in the wall. And now there is this offer that's coming through that's most definitely got an agenda attached to it. So if this just speaks about you and your own, this might have been just a complete timeout. You might have been, you know, searching for answers. You might have been involved in some sort of you know, education, or maybe just trying to learn something yourself. Might have been a course of study, but for some of you it could be something to do with religion, spirituality. And I see it with the King of the Ocean as almost being very diligent and reverent almost, maybe praying and hoping. Now, the temple can also relate to the body. If none of that resonates at all, it can be your physical body. So that might have been something that you've been focusing on. You might have been, you know, very strict with yourself in terms of diet or exercise, or, you know, a healthy eating pattern. I don't know. It can be the body is what I want to say, because that's not going to resonate with everyone. Your energy for June 2021 is my Bobcat spirit with the Midas Miser. This didn't really know how to come out, so it's either upright or in reverse, okay? The Bobcat spirit is as much as there's, like, you know, some truth and clarity, the Bobcat, with it being a mystery, means that you don't get to use logic or rationale when he's around. You have to kind of feel your way through something. You have to, you know, listen to your body, listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance, do what feels natural. You can't write a pros and cons list with this kind of energy. There is something mysterious. I did actually get an image of mystic, well, it wasn't mystic pizza. I saw a pizza. I was trying, I don't know why. It was a huge pizza. It was a sharing pizza is what I would call it. And this was the bridge, so I don't know if there's something to do with, like, you know, waitressing or food. But then I got mystic pizza, because there is a mystery here. It may be a mystery basically around money, or maybe how you make money. Maybe you want to make money, or someone wants to make money, and it's almost a kind of mystery as to how to get there. The Midas upright is entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, and delighting in sharing life's riches. And in its miser role, it's hoarding money and emotions, and an obsessive fear of losing your wealth. As I say, it really didn't know how to come out, but that's the archetype you're working with, along with the spirit animal for June 2021. Now, I have got the base of the deck, the siren and the thread. The siren is about putting a call out, and this is the temptation. This can be very seductive when the siren comes through. It can be a seducer, it can be a femme fatale. It's a tempting offer. It's a tempting offer, but it does come at a high price. So please do bear that in mind, because that's very much a kind of, you know, warning card. So in your present, the bridge, this is about connection, hands reaching out across the, you know, the rainbow bridge here. It's an energy about travel, obviously, as well, but I do have the Chariot in reverse. So I don't know if there's, with the Hierophant, this can be actually a desire for commitment. I am seeing that in the subconscious, which I'm just going to come on to. It can feel like, it can be just about communication. I feel like a desire to connect. Now, it might be with the Hierophant here, again, it's spiritual knowledge, it's higher learning, it's faith, it's a card of faith. And yet we do have the Chariot in reverse, suggesting some sort of stalling, lack of movement, lack of progress. I think I've got that. I heard maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Is that it? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. That's Casablanca. I don't know, something to do with there's an offer here, and it might just be an offer that's delayed, but there is a desire to connect. And it's coming through in your subconscious. Down here you've got the flame. This is really lovely energy. It reminded me of my Seven of Wands in my Wild Unknown deck, because it's got the one, you know, flame stood up amongst all the other wands that are falling down. It's very much sort of like maybe kind of standing out on your own. Now this is, you know, I'm seeing this arrow coming in here. I'm seeing this arrow going up here. And I'm seeing the Hierophant, which is the Roman numeral V, going down here. There's something about direction here. You know, like a compass. So I don't know if you're a place where you're not really sure where to go, or possibly even where to live. But I've got the Nine of Wands clarifying this in reverse. I've got the Ace of Pentacles, and I've got the Four of Wands. These are absolutely gorgeous together. This can be a new home, a new relationship. This is in the subconscious. This is what is going to come through, needs to come through. And it may require you to drop some boundaries here. Because the flame is, it's a fire, it's a spark, it's a glimmer of hope. It's something quite exciting. And it involves something new with the Ace of Pentacles, a new home, new property, new love, new relationship. And yet, for some reason, I'm seeing it, we're getting here and there's a bit of a stall. It might just be a delay, but it might just be that you're not quite sure what direction to go in here. Because this offer could be coming from my carnivorous flower fairy, in which case it's a bit of an issue. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. So I don't know if there's just a delay here. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what that was about. And that's when, you know, the girl, he's telling her to get on the plane to go with her husband. They've obviously had an affair in the past. And she doesn't really want to go, or does she really want to go? I don't know. It's always a wee bit odd. I always find her a bit, you know, blank in that movie. It's kind of like you're being put in a certain direction here, and I'm not sure if you want to go in that direction. And as I say, it could very well be that you, although you have a desire for this, where the offer's coming from might not be the best place. So there's the kind of brakes are on here. There is some sort of delay. It really just feels like a delay more than anything. Now, because we need to know about the carnivorous flower fairy, I'm asking, where is this offer, or who is this offer coming from? I've got my mouse spirit upright. I have got my spider spirit in reverse. I've got the headness in reverse and the shapeshifter in reverse. This will maybe give you an indication so that if this comes your way, you know what you're dealing with here. Well, firstly, this is someone who's, you know, pretty self-indulgent with the headness card. And with the shapeshifter, someone who's pretty much prepared to say whatever is necessary to get their personal agenda met. I'm also getting as a bit of a dream stealer, because the spider spirit, I mean, it can be a bit of a sticky web, especially in its reverse position here. But it's not dreaming your dreams into reality here. It can be like, you know, with the mouse, you know, it's obviously the mouses tend to small things. I'm almost feeling like the offer, it doesn't feel that big. And I actually think that's part of the possible deception, where you might not think it's too big a deal. It's not a big deal. It might be like something that's like really humble and subtle, and you don't, you tell yourself it's not really a big deal. Taking whatever this is, or agreeing to something, or I don't know specifically what it is, but it feels small. And yet the mice will eat you out of house and home if you let them in the house. Mouse in the house. Gosh, that takes me back to like 2019 Aquarian readings. it feels small, and yet they just kind of nibble away at you, you know. It's like a kind of drip feeding energy. So it's not like this huge offer where it's instantly something that you're going to be wary of or have to feel like you make a big decision. It's almost like you kind of ease into it, and you know, you're in it before you know it. But you know, with the hedonist energy here, in terms of where it's coming from, this is someone who pursues pleasure to the detriment of their health and indulges others, or indulges at the expense of others. So this might be someone who's, you know, wanting money from you, but it's not going to come in that way, because you've got this Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This might be, maybe you, like, you know, really want to move house, or maybe you don't like where you are, and this is, you know, someone that you've been dealing with, or it's, you know, an ex, or I don't know. There's someone here, and it seems like a really decent solution, you know, to maybe combine your finances, to set up home. There's something in it for you that's tempting, Aquarius, is what I'm going to say. But in terms of where it's coming from, it's almost like if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, because it comes in small and humble and subtle, and it's almost like, you know, and then all your dreams kind of go out the window, because you're not able to make your dreams real now, because maybe you're making someone else's dream real now. Carnivorous fairy, it cannot be ignored. So there is some sort of desire here. There is a desire to connect, and yet there's this delay. So in the headspace, or the blessing, we have got the sword, and we have got Kairos. Now this combined really does say that this is a very synchronistic time in your life. It speaks about being able to make really clear-minded decisions, that you're kind of, and making them with ease, really. Making them with ease. So I don't know specifically what decision you feel you're going to make it with ease, but it looks like it's a new beginning with a King of Cups. See the King or see the Knight? I think he's the Knight of Cups. So this can be, you know, like a romantic offer of a new beginning. Can be just someone asking you out on a date. That might just be where these boundaries are coming down. You have a desire for connection. You're going, you know, you're maybe looking to get back out there. You maybe had a very long time to think about what you want in life, and you're moving in that direction. So there is a romantic offer of a new beginning here. But again, I'm just going to say, I've still that Carnivorous fairy sat right up there. And the other cards I got through for you, well, this is the Sound of the Universe, which is from my Lemurian deck. This is when this is when things are getting really kind of shaken up in your life a wee bit here. It's giving you a glimpse into like the deep or mystery in life, and given that you're going to the Bardo, which is, you know, is very, very deep and dark. It's the, as I say, it is the liminal realm. This is where maybe messages are coming through. The Sound of the Universe. There are a myriad of ways to peek behind the veil of the mundane world. Ecstatic dance, spiritual exploration, and intuitive creative pursuits are just a few. Aim to naturally imbue this awareness in your everyday existence so that you can avoid the sudden wake-up calls. Wake up to the hidden music, harmony, and wonder of your multi-dimensional world. I'm getting something to do with music here. This is like a life-changing experience, significant timing, pivotal moments, and it's called the Sri Yantra, the tuning fork of universal consciousness, music transcending mundane reality. And that's kind of a wee bit like what the Bardo is, because that's about, it's from the Book of the Dead in Tibetan Buddhism. And I think there's various stages, you know, between, you know, death and rebirth, basically. And one of them speaks about sound, isn't it? It's like music bridges the gap between the material and non-material, matter, non-matter. In Lemuria, anyway, that's what that was. So there's something to do with music, something to do with the dream space, something to do with like a holding pattern, but there's a big shake-up. There's a big shake-up, and with the deep dark sea mermaid, find solutions in unknown places in the darkness. It might mean that you have to kind of go a wee bit deeper and then go a wee bit deeper still. I don't know if someone's into or considering past life regression here, or maybe hypnosis, but this is really, really deep. Really, really deep. And it can be that there are, you know, secrets in your psyche that you're, you know, maybe afraid to discover. It kind of asks you if can you bear to look down there? But it's also about new discoveries about your own capabilities that are happening. Like, things become clear to you. Where once something was maybe a little bit frightening, you're able to see, like, it's a radical truth again, but you're able to see that there's some sort of beauty in it. So there's a few nods here to like a radical truth, big shake-ups coming. And it might kind of feel that you're put in a state of suspension in the bardo. You have like put in a lot of work here, I do feel, in the past. You're now looking to sort of bridge this gap in, like, you know, maybe your higher learning, your knowledge, your spiritual growth. But the Chariot's in reverse here, and we're going to the bardo. Now, it might be the Chariot's in reverse because you have got you know, some distraction, you know, in the 3D, maybe a brand new love affair. I'm not sure, but there's a radical truth. And again, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, 2 Ace of Pentacles in your reading, Aquarius, which is excellent. This speaks to prosperity, but it's not with a new beginning. It's not with a new beginning. And this fool, this merman, it's a merman. It's like, it's almost like they're not diving deep. It just feels like, I don't know, there's some sort of delay here. You get to a certain point and you might be all fired up to go, and there's something here where your usual life has kind of gone into suspense for some reason. It can sort of speak like external constraints are removed in some way. You know, I don't know, maybe you come into a big pile of cash, and you don't need to work. You don't need to do or deal with your day-to-day life the way you were doing before. But it is also fruitful spiritual progress. All of this speaks of that. But for some reason it does not involve a new beginning. I don't know, there's some sort of delay here. I don't know. Let's see. Firstly, just show me Aquarius as the Bobcat Spirit with the Midas Miser card for June 2021. Clarify Bobcat Spirit, the mystery, and Midas Miser. The mystery with Midas Miser for Aquarius in 2021, please. Home. Now, I've got the 4 of Wands down here, which speaks to me of home, hearth and security. Stable home. Not moving home. I don't know if you're thinking of moving home, you're thinking of buying property. Maybe the money's an issue, or maybe it's the opposite. One more, please, for the Bobcat Spirit. The home can also speak about family and a family man. Maybe looking for answers with regards to that. The home and the Bobcat Spirit for Aquarius. Mountains. This speaks about blocks, obstacles, delays, secrets. Secrets, the unknown, something hidden. So I don't know, there's some sort of obstacle here in your home life. maybe just with regards to buying property or selling property. And that's what this delay is. I want to know about the, I'll take one for each. Yeah, this Hierophant is something to do with, well, it's a cross. Now, firstly, that can speak of the church spirituality, especially with the stars, but it's also something that can be karmic, heavy. Let me just take the bridge, show me the bridge for Aquarius, this connecting, communication. It can be about acceptance, but it's travel. The bridge for Aquarius, June 2021. Show me what this bridge is. Taking the piss. It's the bridges. Well, that's helpful. So that bridge card is about, so there's a man in the mix here. This is about building bridges or burning bridges. I very much think it's about building bridges. But this comes with some weight here, this connection. And we're ultimately seeing the Chariot reverse, and I've now got my Mountain card up, which speaks of delays. Let's pop them back in. Show me the Chariot in reverse. Why is the Chariot in reverse for Aquarius, June 2021? Why is the Chariot reverse for Aquarius, June 2021? It's love. Stalled love, stalled romance. Maybe it's a bad romance. I just heard bad romance, Lady Gaga. Yeah, because we do have the whip under here, under this house and mountain, which speaks about arguments, disputes, fighting. Can be sex. So something stalled here. There is, if it's not you, it's someone else has a desire to connect, to reach out, to travel. But there's a hell of a lot of weight here with that cross and the Hierophant. The Chariot in the Heart, one more please for Aquarius. The Chariot in the Heart for Aquarius. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. So it literally might just be a delay. And we don't know what the delay is because we're getting the book yet again. Now the book with the Hierophant can speak about knowledge, learning, education. It's something hidden. So I mean, for some of you this is just like spiritual, you know, esoteric knowledge that you're in pursuit of. And there's a block here. There is some sort of stall that you can't quite fathom. And it might well be that, you know, the issue is around your heart chakra. You might have a blocked heart chakra, and that's what's not allowing, you know, the Kundalini energy to flow all the way up to the head. What do we want? I want to take, I haven't done this for a while. Seeing as I mentioned chakras, this is my Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. So let's just see what this heart is. I don't know what that song is, but I'm obviously hearing building a bridge to your heart. It's, is that UB40? Build the bridge, gotta build the bridge, yeah. Might want to listen to that song. Show me, just do Aquarius. Maybe, as I say, there are boundaries. There is a desire to drop boundaries here, to, you know, start something new, a new relationship, a new connection, a new property, get married. But but there's a block. Show me the heart with the Chariot reverse for Aquarius. Appreciation. Garden at the gate. I am seeing financial constraints there, but don't come out. One more for this heart. Building a bridge to your heart, Chariot in reverse. It wants to come out every time I do that. And we've got the Temple Path. The Temple Path was in your past here. I almost feel that this is like, you know, a part of the process you've kind of nailed. This is messages from the spirit realm again. It is just having a lot of maybe support and aid from family. It has come through recently as like a wedding venue. So appreciation is a beautiful card. It's very much about focusing on the positives, you know, writing your gratitude list or saying it out before you go to sleep, and ignoring anything that's gone on behind you. The garden and the gate here, this is about someone who is not prepared to take a risk, because what they have built, formed, is pretty lovely. And anything beyond this gate is a bit of a risk for this feminine. Obviously it can be a masculine. And she does have the key around her neck. She does have the ability to leave what she's got. But for some reason, the delays might be being caused by some financial constraint. This might be you or someone you're connecting with, but there's someone or something or trying to build a bridge to your heart that is currently delayed or stalled, or, you know, it can be a bit of a failure, the Chariot card sometimes. Like it's kind of like losing direction. This is where all these compass points are coming in. I think Libra had that. It did. That was a GPS malfunction. So somebody might simply want to move house, but they can't because they don't have the money to do it. So they're just going to have to make the most of what they've currently got, you know, just redecorate. Because they don't have the funds to maybe get where they're going. Very mundane message, but that will be for some. So now we've got this Kairos and the swords, this truth, cutting something out or making a clear decision. And Kairos is about time. This is like Cronus, you know, what do you call him? The Hermit in a regular tarot deck. So this is about father time. It's obviously connected with Saturn, patience. So it might be like somebody's patience has run out, or it's just time to make this move, to make this decision. And this decision involves possibly a new beginning with the Knight of Cups, or some sort of romantic offer. Let's have a wee look. As I say, I do not know if this is coming from someone new or something new, and not this hedonistic dream stealer down here. Show me the Fool. Show me the Fool. Show me the Fool for Aquarius. In the headspace with the sword. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh god. No, it's the carnivorous flower. So we've got the snake, and we've got the mask, and we've got the child. So this is literally a deceptive new beginning with someone that's maybe already cheated on you with the snake here. The snake speaks of betrayal, you know, sleaze, infidelity, the other woman sometimes, that something's hidden. This is a bad romance. There's a bad romance here. So either you want a new beginning, they want a new beginning, but there's maybe someone in the wings here. There's someone who's, you know, maybe jealous of your new beginning. Show me this, the Knight of Cups. No, I want an archetype on it. I think it's the Knight and not the King. It does look very kingly though, I could be wrong. So maybe a water sign, it doesn't have to be. It's someone who's, you know, maybe emotional, feeling all loved up just now. It is upright. But it might be just, you know what it might be, that this might be time to reveal a truth about, you know, whoever this is, and they might be revealing it to you. Maybe they've, you know, had a fear, or they've backstabbed you, or they've betrayed you, or they've hidden something from you. Might even be a child. Show me I'm going to say the Knight of Cups for Aquarius that wants a new beginning, or there's a truth around. Show me the Knight of Cups for Aquarius. It's a Queen in reverse. I think this is the snake. This is arrogance, controlling, demanding, a very a prostitute and a queen. Oh my God, what? Show me the Knight of Cups in Aquarius' reading. Put these back just in case. Show me the Knight of Cups in Aquarius' reading that there's some sort of truth around. It's a rebel. Rejects legitimate authority out of anger and rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. And a beggar. So this is a kind of cantankerous energy is what I'm getting. And I'm asking on the Knight of Cups, but to get a queen, it might be a drama queen. I'm just going to see. I just want to see who my snake is. What is the snake in Aquarius' reading? Oh fuck, it's the mother. What? It's the mother. Someone's mother is the snake. A smother mother, an abandoning mother. A mother who instills guilt in her children for becoming independent. This is someone who's got their apron strings tied very tightly around someone. This can just be someone's mother that's bitching about their relationship, jealous. Yeah, this is the Queen again. So it's Knight of Cups. I don't know if it's a masculine or a feminine. I would normally say that's a masculine. It doesn't have to be, but there is some sort of, you know, as the rebel again. Something to do with, like, you know, a real high drama, bitchy cantankerous female here who might be someone's mother, and that might be some sort of truth that's coming out. Take that as it resonates. But someone does want a new beginning here, but behind it, behind the mask, is all that, or someone who doesn't need to be their mother, can be mother of their children. You can be the mother. Queen Bee, isn't it? It's Queen Bee. Show me this truth. Just show me this sword and Kairos for Aquarius regarding the Queen Bee up here. I've got the Widower. This is someone who can be stuck in the past. It's obviously someone who can be in mourning. This may be someone who's lost a mother and is mourning that loss. It's a widower. Can be an older male. Can be someone who's lonely, pining, in isolation. Aquarius for the widower. Aquarius. I've got cheerfulness. It almost speaks like kind of like at a funeral. Some sort of social event, but it's not really one to celebrate, you know. No, it's not really one to celebrate. It's a death card here. There's someone here that's and they've got money at the base of the deck as well. So if you're waiting on, you know, some sort of truth, some sort of clarity, this may be, if it's not you, what someone else has been dealing with. But they are, you know, they're coming in like, you know, love and light and high vibe, and like, you know, it's really sweet, loving energy. But they have got a shitload of baggage back there. So, you know, ask the correct questions, dive a bit deeper. Might be a bit of a mystery. Okay. And now we're going into the Bardo. So we're getting into some sort of suspension here. We're in the liminal realms. We're getting messages from beyond. We're speaking to the dead. And it's about prosperity, the Ace of Pentacles, a new start, but not with a new beginning. Why have I got the Bardo? Show me the Bardo. Bardo with the Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius. Right, this is a man here. This could be somebody who suffers from anxiety, stresses a lot. But it can also be someone who's taken some sort of loss. It might be more than one man here. It can be about loss. It can be about theft. It can be about infection. Why is the new beginning in reverse? The new beginning in reverse. Aquarius, Bardo. Aquarius in reverse. No, sorry. The Fool in reverse for Aquarius' outcome. Right, there's the feminine. So I think this is you not taking a new beginning with whoever this is. Because there's secrets here that aren't being revealed. Show me the mice. The mice for this man in Aquarius' future. There's the house again. This can be a loss of property, a loss of wealth. Show me my Aquarius female with the new beginning reversed. We've got the scythe and the anchor. This is like a loss of stability. This is actually not dropping anchor and staying. This is moving away. One more for the book. What's in the book for this man? The key. So there might be some sort of revelation here. There might be an answer. Might even be a solution. And there's something to do with gambling here. This is gambling losses. And I have got the other female, who's the older female, possibly the mother, with the tree card. This is family. This is usually someone's mother. This person's emotional health might be an issue. So in a nutshell, in the future here, there is a suspension. It feels like everything kind of... there's some sort of, I'm not going to say it's a rupture, but there is a radical change here because you have got the anchor. Now, the anchor and the home together speak about not moving. Yeah, I think I've already said that, not moving. And yet we've got the scythe, and that's cutting something out here. But what can be cut open is the book of secrets, the book of knowledge. And it is revealing some sort of loss or... theft even sometimes with the mice. I do need another one on that, don't I? I do. This is future energy. Oh God, these videos are getting too long. I'm going to have to shorten them and do my extended, but I'm doing my extended obviously on Patreon. Show me the mice for this man in Aquarius' future. Money and thoughts. This is someone stressing about money. Someone basically strategizing about money sometimes, trying to work out how to earn more money, how to get more money. This can be someone who is basically even studying money, planning how to get money, planning to recover losses. Got the female enemy there. Show me this man in Aquarius' future. Bloody hell, again, the house. This is going to be someone you live with. Share property with. That's just going to pop out. Misfortune. Now, oh my God, where did I get that for? I got those two exact cards in the advice for, I don't know. Who have I done recently? It wasn't Cancer. That's my godfather. The one before Cancer was it Scorpio? I think it might have been Scorpio. This is some sort of, there's some sort of disgrace attached to this man with the misfortune card here. It can be, you know, it can speak about accidents around the home or regarding this man. It's basically bad news. It's a really unlucky card, but it's also disgrace and it's also bad consequences for actions. And it's around money, losses. Oh gosh, and I do have the dice. Gambling is gambling. Someone's taking some sort of risk here in terms of their, you know, I don't know, property, their own security, buying a new property, stuck it on red because they wanted a bigger house. I don't know. Show me my Aquarius female in the future. Where's she? at with all this? Show me the Aquarius female. Aquarius female is the Lord. Blimey, that's interesting. Well, that's normally the father. Got him back here, the king of the ocean. So it's kind of taking control almost. But the Lord, wait for it, is also the house owner. The teacher, leave those kids alone. The authority figure. So you do have the Ace of Pentacles here. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future here. And obviously it's a June reading, but these can drift out enormously. But, you know, you might have something, you know, new coming your way, or you might be, you know, in a fairly good position. This man, I think, is going to make either some sort of gamble in terms of his finances, and it's going to go horrendously badly, and now they might come knocking on your door with some sort of offer. Now it might well be that they want to, you know, go into business with you, or, you know, I'm getting a series like what will be hidden is these losses. The home, the Aquarius, the home. Too many. The home for the Aquarius. Wait. No. Okay. Just go to the book. What's in the book? What's going to be revealed? This is there's no two ways that this is going to be revealed. Okay. You've got the key, which is basically is, you know, resolutions, answers, breakthroughs. It's a yes card. And you've got the scythe, which cuts open the book. Those two come together is about a revelation. And I've already said that because you've got the sword and chaos up here. It's time for the truth. It's time for the cards on the table for clarity. Time to make clear-minded decisions here. So just show us what's in the book if you don't already know. The book. What's in the book, please? Aquarius book. What's in the book for Aquarius? What's hidden from Aquarius? That turn. The room. What's in the book for Aquarius? The room is something that's done behind closed doors. It's something that speaks about privacy. It's also where meetings take place, where, you know, you greet guests in the parlour. Oh, I'm seeing the servant and a friend. Servant speaks about, you know, obviously waiting on someone hand and foot, can be taking advantage of someone's good nature. That person might be a friend. You might, I mean, I see you. I've got the Lord again here. Someone's getting serviced in their room. Room service. Just a friend. Hold on. I've got to stop these readings early. It's ridiculous. Show me the servant in the book for Aquarius. The servant. I mean that someone's very loyal, domesticated, kindly. This doesn't seem like a massive secret. I think we've already got it. The friend usually brings positive news. A bunch of flowers. You're right there. No, I'm not all right. So this man is frantic, basically. This man is frantic. He may have lost his job, got the not hiring here. He may be despairing about a mature man. This might be like the father, the father-in-law, stepfather, boss. Is it anger can speak about work? So this can be secrets around someone's work. Might have taken some sort of gamble here, and it's It's provided or created instability. Show me the gamble. Yeah, I mean, what more can I say? Rest my case. Poverty, misfortune in the home, gambling losses. Something's hidden here and is leaving someone very much financially reduced. And that may be why we're coming around to Aquarius. And we're putting out the call. But it's not going to be like, you know, cap in hand and hand out. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's going to be seductive. There's going to be something in it for you. It's going to be something tempting for you. This will be somebody who knows how to get in. So, Aquarius, let's just take your advice. Advice for Aquarius for June 2021. I do hope that made sense. I hope you find it useful. Please like and subscribe. If you're not already over in Patreon, this reading would have been up on Patreon at least a week early, along with weekly for all signs and a collective on a Sunday at the very least. So if you want to join me over there, please do. I'd appreciate the support. Aquarius. Aquarius advice, please. Advice for Aquarius June 2021 for this situation. Teacher and the shaman. Now, something to do with teaching here, okay? You're not alone, which is always a very nice card to have here. Something to do with education and teaching here. Don't know specifically what it is. The great teacher is Jesus himself. Learn from spiritual experiences. And I honestly feel in the past that's what you've been doing here. You almost feel quite strict. And then we've got this bridge, building a bridge. Someone's trying to build a bridge to your heart. But, you know, we're going into the bardo here. The bardo is not easy, you know. That's not like, you know, a lovely, you know, garden, rainbows and unicorns. I mean, there's some pretty freaking hard truths in the bardo. It's literally suspended between death and rebirth. It's a bit like the hangman, I suppose. But yeah, learn from spiritual experiences, and then you might even meet a shaman. Maybe that's your next stage. Someone who is going to guide you through your ascension process. Maybe you're going to a retreat. Take some, you know, what do you call it? Ayahuasca. This is someone who helps you release lower energies, removes negative patterns in your life, and gives you really good guidance. And that's what you might want. Now, for those of you who are not that way inclined, this can be some sort of guide or, you know, helpful mentor. Someone a bit wise, more mature, and you might want to have a chat, have a conversation. But I almost feel you've got some stuff in the bag here that you can pull out and, you know, help. That's going to help you with whatever this is. But there's a man here that is, you know, really struggling, and you're going to have to be careful because they you know, might just take you down with them. All right, Aquarius, that's your reading. Look after yourself. Bye bye.